So, I hope that everyone's summer is starting off well. Um, this week here in Arizona, it's supposed to be in the triple digits all week. But thanks for joining me today. I said earlier on my other platforms is that I wanted to share my testimony, and so that's what I'm here to do. Um, So I honestly don't really know where to start. Lately, this past year, and I think towards the close of last year was a matter of me just learning to grow in God. It's really hard because just when you think that things have been fine, then it's like something has to be shown to you that there's areas that you need like improvement on. And it has to do with my faith, with me being okay with it just being me and God sometimes. Um, just going out into nature, spending time with Him. Lately, I kind of fell into like a slump where I was like withdrawing myself a lot from people. Um, and that did have a lot to do with me just getting through feeling really down. Um, and sometimes it helps when you do have time for yourself. I know that right now. Um, I'm someone that does like to be reserved every now and then other times I'm ready to be more like sociable with people. It's not always like in a bad way, like kind of like a negative like context or something. Where I want to like shove people away and stuff. Sorry about that noise, y'all. That is a chair. It is not me tooting right now. but yeah. So aside from that, um, there's a lot of growth pains when you're trying to figure out what it is that God wants to do for you in your life, and it'll get to the point where you kind of feel like, I know this is really dramatic what I'm about to say, but it almost feels like you're dying because it kind of feels like, there's not a lot of stuff going on right now. Like you think things are stagnant and you feel like God is like punishing you. But really, it's like He's trying to prepare you for something greater for the next point in your life that He wants you to move into. So, being so far from everyone, from a lot of my friends, my family, um, it's been difficult because you're in a new setting and a new environment, but it's just giving me more opportunity to spend more time in my word, in the Bible. Um, One thing that's kind of helped me, there's a Bible verse in Exodus chapter 15, verse 2, and it talked about how the Lord is my strength. This came after, like, the Israelites pretty much saw um, the Egyptians get wiped out, and they were singing praises to God. And that was a huge opportunity for them because they got freedom. And yeah, like the circumstances were terrible, but they made sure to give praises to God. And I know that even in my life, when I have like wonderful opportunities, like I always have to remember like who helped me through those tough times. And that's always God. Like without a doubt, because those times that you're kind of thinking to yourself, like, how am I going to make it through this next part of my journey? And you realize you're not doing it by yourself, literally, like, at all. Um, you need peace, you need endurance, you need strength and guidance. And these are things that God wants to provide for us. But if we're not asking for it, you know, um, Jesus tells us to ask and we shall receive. So I know for me right now, like I've been looking for mentors and whatnot. And um, one thing is that after you graduate and you're pretty much trying to find your way through the big world, you do want guidance and you do want someone to kind of like help you out and to encourage you. And I feel like through different like segments of my life, through different portions of my life, God has brought different people that I needed during those moments. And I don't know how he does. He just knows. Like, sometimes before you even like speak to him about something, he's kind of like, I'm gonna send someone your way who can encourage you or who can like uplift you. And community is huge too. Just to be able to surround yourself with good people. And that's just been a part of my journey lately. Like, a part of my testimony is being able to know that I'm not alone and to know that even when I've messed up, because I've really, like, it's like one of those things where you feel in your heart and you see it with your family. Like, you know, when you've let people down, you know, when you've done wrong and you need to address it and apologize for it. And that's always humbling. This past year I learned that I we when I hurt, I do um behave negatively in a way that doesn't just affect me, but it also affects the people around me. And so that's another part of where I feel like I'm going through growth, because it's just like, yeah, you have to hold yourself accountable and you have to address those things, and um, like addressing the elephant in the room pretty much. And just at the end of the day, give it over to God, because if you keep beating yourself up about it, that means you don't believe that God can forgive you. Um, so yeah, those are some things I've been learning about. I'm literally just, just a simple day to day kind of girl. I am woman. My birthday is coming up next month, and I just like to do like simple stuff. Sometimes I like to go walking. I didn't grow up with like a fancy lifestyle or anything. I lived in Huntsville, Alabama for a really long time. Um, there was a neighborhood at the time. It was called University Place, and that's literally like one of the neighborhoods that I remember staying in for a really long time. And um, you pretty much just learn like either how to take up for yourself or how to just let people like run over you and stuff. And from those early years, as you like move forward in life, um, you learn also to take up for other people too. Even as I moved forward, like in college, and there's always some kind of drama that's gonna happen when you're in college and you're with your friends and stuff, and you guys have to like talk things out, or you just let it be, you know. And that kind of taught me something too. Just when you're trying to become well rounded and hold on to those friendships that you value, even after college too, because those are the people that kind of like saw you during your struggle, like whether it's health, for me, whether it's health loss, or you're trying to get through where God wants you to navigate when it comes to your career. So yeah, it's a huge journey and you can't do anything by yourself. And yeah, that's kind of all I have to say today. I just wanted to share that with you guys, and I hope it was a blessing to you. Don't give up on God. Never give up on Him. There's going to be moments that you kind of feel like you're drifting away from Him, but He's always there with you. He's always walking right beside you. Just got to pray to Him. Open up, journal if you have to. Do what you got to do to reconnect with Him, because it feels so good. So, yeah, that's all I wanted to say. And thanks for joining me, for checking out my testimony today. It's something that's always developing, so it never stops, So, hope you guys have an awesome rest of your week and take care.